Hey guys, Gossip and Reactions Maristic. I'm still in for my future. This 33-year-old doctor and her husband were on the cuffs of being homeless despite earning over $200,000. 5 lessons you can learn from their mistakes. Let's see what they did, what we can learn. Even households with high incomes can find themselves in hot water if they aren't able to get their spending under control and suddenly face an emergency. Take, for example, Christina and her husband Jack, who may be high earners in Los Angeles, but thanks to their lavish money habits, when they were booted out of their last home, they were left scrambling with no savings for a deposit or first month's rent. I honestly don't know what happened. We just decided to upgrade our lifestyle, Christina told Ramit Sethi on his podcast. I will teach you to be rich while offering up examples of spending on extravagant vacations and costly furnitures. At the time of recording, Christina was earning $136,800 a year, and with Jack's income, the couple was bringing in a total of $207,000. Christina was expecting a big pay raise to around $300,000 in a few months once she became a fully licensed oncologist. I am still in for my future, she admitted. I am afraid that it's going to be the same and it actually might get worse. I might have even more debt, more money, more problem. Here are 5 things you can learn from the couple to avoid landing a similar situation. Talk to your partner about your money. Talk to your partner about money. Despite being married for 3 years and having 2 kids together, Christina and Jack says they've never really sat down and had a direct, honest conversation about their finances. That's a problem. They have completely different philosophies when it comes to money habits as well. Christina, who has worked 80 hours a week for 3 years, tends to be more a spender, especially when it comes to splurging on big vacations during her limited time off. More money, more problem, y'all. Okay. Having open conversation, that's right. Multiple talks about your finances, spending habits, and goals can help kickstart a healthier relationship with not just money, but your partner as well. Number 2, pay down your credit card debt. On Sethi's podcast, the couple revealed they are deep in with $87,500 in credit card debt and are only able to offer the minimum payments. They both earn money on multiple cards, including store credit cards such as Home Depot and Best Buy. What do you buy from those stores, Sethi will recommend setting up an automatic payment plan so that you never miss your monthly payments, and it will help you control your expenses too. He also wants to avoid falling victims to gimmicks such as earning rewards point and introductory rates, as they provided an incentive to spend more, which they can push you further into debt. Number 3, build an emergency fund. When the landlord informed them she was planning to sell the building, Christina and Jack didn't know where they would live. At the time, they were living paycheck to paycheck and didn't have the funds for a deposit and first month's rent on a new place, which Christina says came to around $7,000. Now listen, yeah, you could call me crazy if you want to. If you are making $200,000 as a couple, you don't have at least $30,000 saved, you are doing it wrong. And whatever lavish style you are trying to do to show your friends, your family members that you are doing it, now you are in trouble. Nobody that you are showing off to going to come to rescue you. You can't even have $7,000 to move to a new place. We have a problem. That's a problem right there. You didn't even have to come to that podcast to tell people your business. You have a problem. Number 4, save for your goals. Whether it comes down to taking a well-deserved vacation or going on a concert, make sure you are not exceeding your earnings just to have fun. Steady recommended Jack and Christina start planning and setting rules for themselves as not taking a vacation unless they can pay for it in full. I mean, that's common sense, you know. He even suggested creating a saving fund specifically for a trip to Singapore they were planning over the summer. Number 5, don't let lifestyle creep get the better of you. The couple had put thousands of dollars on their credit cards for a trip to Hawaii, and they anticipated their vacation, so Singapore could cost them around $25,000. Jesus Christ, guys. You are not an actor. You are not actress. You are not a singer, rapper. Those people make that money easy. For you to be thinking like you one of those people living that kind of lifestyle, it's really crazy. $25,000 on a vacation? Where are you going and what are you going to spend that money on? This is ridiculous, y'all. Christina says, as a doctor, she feels the pressure to spend more money, and this instinct only increases the more she earns. On the topic of lifestyle creep, SETI advises keeping a close eye on every dollar so you are never at risk of spending more than you make. One of the best ways to do this is to make, and even more important, follow a budget. If you are keeping a record of how much you are spending month to month, your expenses are far less likely to spiral out of control. Guys, listen. To make $200,000 a year and you don't have $10,000 saved for emergency, it just doesn't make sense. You are doing something wrong. It is unfortunate in America, just because you have an education don't mean you have to live the lifestyle of famous people. That's what's going on right there. Somebody making $137,000 a year, and her pay will be increased when she has her license to be making $300,000. Guys, that's about $400,000 a year they'll be making. And it seems like more money, more problem, more vacations, more lavish spending style. So if she doesn't get her spending habit in check right now, it's not going to help. And this is crazy. This is crazy, yeah. Let me know how you feel. She's still young, 33, and the husband, they both making good money. There was no excuse for not really having anything safe. There was no excuse for that. We don't know about what kind of cars they driving, what kind of rental. Why are you renting when you're making that kind of money? I mean, I know a lot of people saying renting is better than owning, but at least you have kids. You should have a place called home. Like you're spending too much money, and you're a smart person. You're a doctor. You would think you would known better. You was being looking for advice, getting some help, and people don't want to change their bad habits. They want to live their life the way it is now, and to not having $10,000 saved when you're making $200,000 a year as a couple, you are in trouble. Subscribe. Let me know how you feel. Bye.